Good morning. I was a little scared. Oh my god. I wonder if Altaire's gonna feel like this too. I should warn him. I should give him a heads up. Can you guys give me just a second? No, he's the leader. He should be fine. I don't know. Little scared after missing like a couple streams last week. Like a bad last week. As a streamer, bad Vesper. Bad. I don't know. I gotta get back in the saddle. Stay consistent. That's my weapon. That's my greatest weapon. Is a Holostar. Risu Senpai, good morning. Thank you, thank you. I survived the DMV. I think like a fair amount of my audience has like no idea what the DMV is. I think I explained it when I was playing Diablo 2, but it's pretty much it's tough. It's in the middle of the night for Risu Senpai. Ah, true, true. A little scared, you should be. What how do I encapsulate the DMV in one sentence? And it's not like artsy and abstract. The DMV stands for the Department of Motor Vehicles. It's the department that oversees like cars and car licenses and car registration. And anything to do with like automobiles. Boom, DMV. So it's a government organization. Yeah. How do you describe like what makes it awful? When I lived in Wisconsin, the DMV that I went to was actually pleasant. They do things differently in Wisconsin, buddy. Yeah, it's like getting kicked in the balls over and over again. And the worst part is there's no rancor, there's no hatred, there's no grudge. The person that's kicking you in the balls is bored. They just want you to like take your ball kicking and get out. Like it's like a new level of humiliation. Because I've been kicked in the balls before by somebody that disliked me, and it was like, all right, fair. You hate me, I hate you, but like the DMV is like. Sir, can you not make a scene? Just take your ball kicking like a man and get out of here. Yeah, I'm being weird. I should do my like intro thing. It's only been like a day and a half, like 2 days. I took because it overlapped with my days off. So it's been like 3 days. It's been kind of a lot. Hello, everybody. My name is Vesper Noir. I am the resident scholar of the Adventurers Guild Tempus and a member of HOLOSTARS English. And today we're Zatsudaning. We're doing a Zatsudan. Hello. Magni was asking after you. Is that the real Dez? Vesties, can you do me a favor? Vesties and especially like Tempera, people that watch like all of us together, could you guys do me a favor? Can you keep an eye on that guy? He's different. He's like really different. Either like he had a significant personality shift or it's not him. I feel like he's doing some weird like clone shenanigans and it's like not actually him. He's like the Wizard of Oz. He's Wizard of Ozing us. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? And like the real him is in like a computer screen, like halfway around the world. He's a little different. I don't know. That's the power of meeting Regis. Pay no attention to the Magni behind the curtain. He unzipped his pants within 5 minutes of going live. It's him. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right. The real Magni Dezmond would never forgo a chance to show off his package. Probably gonna get bonked for that. I was just gonna full on like say the word, and I know for a fact that I would have gotten bonked for that. They're like, you can't say that word. What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, dial it in, Vest, dial it in. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. Dial it back in, dial it back in. Well, I got demonetized. Good, it's what he deserves. Dez, I know you can hear this. Dez, it's what you deserve. How dare you unzip on live stream? Okay. Gonna level with you. I see a couple of the besties have already noticed that I'm like kind of unhinged and like abnormal today. First of all, I did get a lot of rest. I did. I feel a lot better now. I was like definitely on the verge of like vocal cord. Like Dez was talking about like within the first month, he had a moment where he's just like, I was like pushing air out of my lungs and like no sound was coming out. It's like the vocal cords were just like dead. And I could feel myself getting close to that. And I was like, ooh, no, that's not good. And then the other one was probably just like a mental thing. I always go a little bit like melancholic around the beginning, middle of October. October has like historically not been a very good month for me, so just took a little break, touched some grass, went to the DMV. It was like the DMV. I was thinking like, I'm having a great year. This is a great year. It's gonna be good. And then like the DMV hit and I was like, oh, I need a break. Alright, thank you for the super chat. Glad you survived the DMV, Gramps. Now to use those survival skills for the next season of Zomboid. I fear no shambling corpse. I fear no shambling corpse. But that thing, and I'm looking at the DMV, that thing scares me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, thank you. So what did you eat? What's the best thing that I ate? Let me think. All right. I really like Italian food. Italian food is really good. Went to an Italian restaurant. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I can talk about it. I got a lasagna. I always get lasagna because I like to role play that I'm Garfield. I actually am like kind of neutral on lasagna. I don't dislike it. I just think it's like, what? It's a meat cake. It's a meat cake. But I got the lasagna with the intent of role play, like in my head, LARPing is like Garfield. No, not a frozen one. It was at a restaurant. So they gave me lasagna and it was like tiny. I'm used to like basically like a big slice of square cake. That's the lasagna that I'm used to. And they gave me lasagna and it was like very small. Like what could I like? It's like the size of like a Snickers bar. They gave me like the lasagna and it was like beautifully arranged and it was about the size of a Snickers bar. And I was like, what? Why? What is this, a lasagna for ants? But I have to tell you, besties, I have to tell you. I took one bite and I was like, this is the best lasagna I've ever had. I was like, yo, that's why they gave me so little. Okay, now I understand. That's why they gave me so little. I think I've never had, I guess, lasagna that's been done correctly because it's like too mushy. There's too much like liquid. It was like just dry enough, and it was good. It was like the perfect texture. It wasn't like mushy. Every lasagna I've ever had has been like a little bit like mushy, but this one was like perfect. A little bit oily, a little bit mushy. Yeah. I've had one good lasagna and never again. It was my first lasagna too. Don't say the M word. Oh, come on. Come on. Flying Space Whale, thank you very much for the super chat. It's your 29th birthday, and I'm giving you a hug. Thank you, thank you. You made it. Congratulations on your birthday. Moist. No. Is it Monday? Mondays. Am I right, guys? Mondays. I'm going to be real. In terms of, like, personality, Dez is probably Garfield. Axel is Odie. And I'm John Arbuckle. I'm John Arbuckle. Yeah. Who's Altair? Who's Altair? Like the entirety of Garfield is like set in purgatory. The entirety of the Garfield universe is set in purgatory. They're not actually alive. And Altair is like the jailer, the warden, the big S himself. Oh, Nermal! Nermal! I remember Nermal! Okay, I like that better. I like that better than my idea. Garfield is an SCP. Knight Artorius, thank you very much for the super chat. Love having a job so I can support the creators that I love, but I hate missing your stream. Stay safe, Vespapa. Thank you for keeping this trucker awake on the air. Yo! That's so cool. Stay safe. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm a little hungover. I'm gonna be real. He's the isekai guy. I don't know. When I was a kid, I like really wanted to be a trucker. I remember that. And it was like a really specific truck too. It's gonna sound really stupid. Oh man, should I talk about this? I wanted to be a very specific trucker. A very specific one. Not a dump truck. I know what you're talking about. Dumpy? The big dumpy? No. You guys ever watch Knight Rider? A serial killer? Tunchi, what's wrong with you? You guys ever watch Knight Rider? It's like a TV show from like the 1980s. I wanted to be the driver of the truck. If you guys know what I'm talking about. I didn't want to be the Knight Rider. No. Even as a child, I knew. Even as a child, I just knew. I was like, I can't be the Knight Rider, but I could be adjacent to the Knight Rider. I could be adjacent and be the guy that drives the truck. That, like, yeah. Can you imagine anything sadder than, like, a child? Because, like, children should be like, the world is my oyster. I could be anything I want to be, like, if I just try my hardest, right? Like, children should just have, like, infinite optimism and just be like, I could be an astronaut if I want to. And then, like, imagine, like, six-year-old Vesper is just like, yeah, you're never going to be the Knight Rider. Like, it's just not going to happen. It's not in your blood to be like the main character of anything, but maybe you could be adjacent to the main character and like drive the truck that he drives his car into. A realist. He's just like me, for real, for real. Luis Campuzano, thank you very much for the super chat. Hello, I'm 40 years old, and I have to say, you feel like one of my friends. I think that I'm older than you, but I really like your streams. Yeah, we have similar aged souls. Let's just put it at that. Happy that you're here. I'm trying my best. I do think, for better, for worse, for better. I'm happy that that I'm here. That I like somehow slipped in, because I am not to be. No, that's not cocky. I am like kind of different from the average HOLOSTAR. Although all the HOLOSTARs are like very like unique. It's true. Wait, let me think. Is there a senpai that's like similar? Because Aruran senpai is like very different from me. He's like fun and cool. And I'm like a weird. No. Aruran senpai is like not like me. He's definitely also like the older. Oga is very close to me. No kidding. I really like Oga senpai, but I feel like he's too sexy. That's gonna fucking get clear. I shouldn't have said it. We should move on. We have to slink away and move on. By the way, thank you for the 2 months of memberships, everybody. Like, I really appreciate it. Dude, are you okay? I'm hungover, okay? I keep circling back around to it, but I'm like definitely very hungover right now. Not like a full-on hangover. Yeah. Mati Panzer, thank you very much for the super chat. Welcome back, Vest. I've yet to catch up to the Diablo stream, but I wanted to quickly tell you the story of how I was so bad at Diablo 2 that I couldn't beat Bale. So I got my mom to help kill him with her sorceress. He was bullying me, so I called my mom. Okay, first of all, coolest mom in the world. First of all, coolest mom in the world. Everybody in my family is actually quite serious and career-oriented. And they don't understand anime or like TV shows in general. They don't really watch TV or movies. They don't play video games. They think all of that stuff is secondary to your career or whatever. So I can't really the idea of playing video games with my mother is never gonna happen ever. Let alone like people that are closer to my age, right? Like cousins, siblings, or whatever. That like. That's like maybe. I think I played Mario Kart once. And that's it. Buddy My My, thank you for the super chat. What are your hangover remedies? Good question. Once you have the headache, it's too late. Once you have the hangover, it's too late. You should prepare, like, when you're drunk, just chug 2 bottles of Pedialyte. Just chug human blood? No, perish the thought. Like, while you're drunk, you have to chug 2 bottles of Pedialyte, but I didn't do that. I'm gonna give you my hangover cure, but it's not good. Do you guys know what hair of the dog means? Hair of the dog? That's my hangover remedy. Hair of the dog. No. What the heck is that? I don't eat dog hair. That's not what I do. Axel? No, fuck. Come on, man. F you guys. Aquadine, thank you very much for the super chat. I just wanted to say that you're the only streamer who I try to catch live. You're like a breath of fresh air for me. Thank you, King. Oh, thank you. I'm doing my best. I'll do my best to stay interesting and positive. I'm trying not to be negative. I mentioned a little about like the October blues that I always go through, but not going to mention that anymore. Okay, let's talk about hair of the dog, okay? It's a phrase from like, I think the Greeks of antiquity. They had like a phrase called the hair of the dog. And what it basically means is like, if you got bitten by a dog, you had to chase down that dog and like take some of its hair and rub it on your bite wound, and it would prevent you from getting like rabies or like diseases and stuff like that. That's the context. It's like a remedy. Yeah, hair of the dog that bit you. I know it's bullshit. It's not actually medicine, but that was like a folk remedy in Greece of antiquity. They did that. So whenever someone says hair of the dog in a modern context, like right now in this year of our mag 2022, when somebody says hair of the dog, what it basically means is like, you got drunk, you have a hangover. You got drunk, you got a hangover. It hurts and you want to get rid of it. What do? Just drink some more, baby. Keep drinking. Let's go. You got it. Keep drinking. Bite the bottle. Just keep drinking. So this is what I actually do. I wake up and I've got like a killer hangover, right? I wake up and I got a killer hangover. First of all, I eat not oily, but something with like body to it. Pho, ramen, like something just like, yeah, I guess oily is the word. Like it's got to have like a fair amount of oil in it. Breakfast burrito, something like that. So I eat that first, and then I chug 2 bottles of Gatorade. And then finally, after everything is done, when everything is done, I take 2 shots of whiskey. That's my hangover cure. I eat like pho or ramen or a breakfast burrito, chug 2 bottles of Gatorade, and then I take 2 shots of whiskey. Can't get a hangover, but you're still drunk. Jesus Christ, you're actually 80. I'm not trying to get drunk again. I just need to take the edge off until my bloodstream is like rehydrated and resalted. Here's the thing, like I don't take 2 shots and like continue drinking and get drunk. I just need like, I need to get to the point where my body is rehydrated. Yeah. Why are you me? Which whiskey do you like? That's a good question. I like bourbon. And Japanese whiskey. I think probably just by taste, Japanese whiskey, but I feel like bourbon is like your buddy. Bourbon never judges you. Bourbon is never like, oh, I'm too good for you. Bourbon is just bourbon. And it's like, here you go, you dumbass. Is that type of friend. Oh, Altare's here? Hello. Have you recovered? Leader, how are you? Drunk Vesper, let's go. I'm not drunk. I just have a hangover. Oh, my neck. Did I miss Risu Senpai again? Did she chat? Is she still hanging out? I'm sorry if I missed it. I see Altair. I see the leader, but I don't see anybody else. I should get the add-on that people keep telling me to get. I should listen to the the youngsters. I think Altair keeps trying to get me to get like add-ons to make it much easier to stream. Oh. Orion Johnson, thank you very much for the super chat. Hangover remedy for me: breakfast sandwich, bacon, egg, lettuce, tomato, cheese on a bagel. Nice. Coffee with Irish cream and chug lemon water is mine. Scotch or beer are my usual poison. Scotch? All right. Scotch is like the king of whiskey. It is. It is. Scotch is Scotch. Come on. Scotch is Scotch. But it's kind of too good for me, right? Like, I drink the Scotch, and in the back of my mind, I'm always worried, like, do I have a developed enough, like, palate to appreciate Scotch? It's too good. And I'm worried about, like, wasting it. I'm worried about, like not savoring it, and because it's good. It's, like, high-end stuff, right? But a bourbon is just a freaking bourbon. It's like that friend that dunks on you, but, like, when you need to move, they come with their truck. You know what I'm talking about? Bourbon is, like, if bourbon was... What is it called when you, like, humanize, like, an inanimate object? Oh, shit. What's it called? Kijinka? Scotch is like an Ojo-sama. Yeah. She's like, oh! And bourbon is, like... Bourbon is the friend that's just, like, constantly dunking on you, but when you need to move, they'll show up with, like, a truck and help you move. But I do like Scotch. It's just I'm constantly worried about. Yeah. Savor or taste. Clip it. Tomboy Scotch. Ojo Vesper have ascended. Ocho Nortas got 11. Thank you very much for the super chat. Yay. Thank you very much for the super chat. Orion Valiant, thank you very much for the super chat. Just Gopan, thank you very much for the super chat. Shot in the dark, what is the likelihood of getting an actual drunk Vesper stream? I just know you're all about having structure, so I was curious. Good question. Good question. Okay, I have a rule, and I never break this rule. I have a rule when it comes to drinking. I tend to be a melancholic drunk. I tend to be melancholic. I get, like, emo. I only allow myself to go deeper than, like, 1 or 2 drinks in one situation. Is if I have, like, genuinely good company. Genuinely good company. In that way, like I use a good buddy as like a crutch, and I'm like trusting them that they'll be able to like raise my mood above that like emo phase, and then I can just be like a happy wistful drunk, something like that. Chat counts as good company? That might be true. That might be true. That might be true. I'll have to think about it. I'll think about it. If you cut a lasagna in half and stack them, do you still have 2 lasagna or 1 now? If you cut a lasagna in half, I think you still have 1. Yeah. Yeah. Agronman94, thank you very much for the super chat. Some just reposted your Altair art. And HOLOSTARS subreddit didn't even link the source. That was like a banger. That was like a... Alright. I need to listen to my manager more because like they're... Yeah. I need to listen to my manager more. And it's also because like test the boundaries. We test the boundaries a little bit. And I tell my manager like I feel really low right now. Like I think I have to cancel a stream. And like didn't even no guilt, no nothing. They were just like absolutely. Nothing is more important than like making sure that you stay like healthy. So just cancel it. Just leave. Just go. Just go. It's like, I don't want to see you online. Go away. Go. So I came back and then I'm looking at messages and it's like, oh, you should post on Reddit. And it's like, I was like, I don't know. But this time I was just like, all right, let's do it. So I posted on Reddit and it got like banned. It's like an office moment. It's an office moment where like I try to do my manager solid and post on Reddit, and then like auto ban, and then I like look into the camera just like this. Yeah. But to answer the question, just Gopan, chances of doing like an actual drunk Vesper stream, low, but not like, I'm not against it. I think it's just like it would require me to have like an actual, I'm in like a really good mood and I'm like reasonably confident that it's gonna stay high for whatever reason. And then like that also includes like scheduling it ahead of time and yeah. Yeah. Thinking about it. Speaking of The Office, if HOLOTEMPUS were cast as members of The Office, who would everyone be and why? No question. No question. Altair would be Michael Scott. Absolutely no question. Vesper would be Dwight Schrute. Yeah. Cause like he lives in like the wilderness. He's like a prepper, right? I would definitely be Dwight Schrute. Who's Jim? I don't think anybody is Jim. We don't have a Jim yet. Magni is Jim? Jim is like not unhinged enough. He's just like the everyman. Shrek is Jim. There we go. That fits better. Shrek is Jim. Jim slowly gets more unhinged. Earthworm Jim. Magni is Creed. It's a tough one. What if Magni was Pam? Because they're both artists. What do you think about that? Vesper's 100% Creed. Who's the Strangler? Strangler. I don't like it. Did Kobo Senpai actually ask you to play Valorant? Yes, she did. She did. And I think that was like while she, like, her and Axel were playing together, right? I came back from my bender. I came back from my bender and I saw the DM and it's like, oh no. I didn't reply to a senpai. Like, just a little bit of like behind the scenes stuff. I like highly prioritize responding to senpai. Like if I respond to them 5 minutes after they've sent a message, it's like, oh, you effed up, you idiot. Respond faster. But it was like a full like 15 hours later, like after I came back from my bender, and I was like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I ghost my manager all the time. But like senpai, it's different. It's different. Avendi, thank you very much for the super chat. It's a fellow internet boomer. I remember playing Ultima Online. I played UO as well on 56K. Reading manuals with rental games. ICQ chat number. I remember ICQ. What random things of days long past do you remember? Rosie 10. I remember using IRC for completely legal and not nefarious purposes. Sometimes you just want to, yeah, hang out. Altare's spare pair. Thank you for the super chat. The XCOM stream is going to be legendary. My body's ready for it. I see what your icon is. Is that the actual pair? I think it might be. Oh my god. That's my contribution to our Twitch takeover. If the Tempest boys are going in and testing out the waters, we have to do at least one 24-hour stream. That's like just a culture over there. Also, I've been talking a lot of trash. I've been talking way too much trash on like, because every time those stupid little like flying bat things in Minecraft come out, I call them Twitch mods, and it's like, ugh, get out of here. So I've been talking a lot of trash. I might, yeah. I have to pull out the old charm and be like, haha, no hard feelings, right? Sushi, thank you very much for the super chat. Okay, I forgive you. Give us a heads up next time. Yeah, we were worried for a bit. Yeah, it's not good. Very irresponsible. I'll do better. I promise. That's like definitely my bad. Definitely my bad. What I should have done is like I should have finished my week as scheduled. And then the following week, it's like, hey, I need a break. And then take, basically what Altair did. I should have done what Altair did. Like, you finish your week as scheduled, and then next week, when you're making a schedule, you take a break. I'll do better. Hakure Mima, thank you very much for the super chat. Apology to Senpai Fun. I hear ponies are the way to go. Not that I don't think that she knows what she's about. But could you imagine, like, what would happen to Kobo Senpai if, like somebody rang her doorbell and it's like just a horse? Because you can't just keep a horse in your home. A horse has to, oh shoot. Ainsley Murray, thank you very much for the 20 gifted memberships. Thank you very much. You can't just keep a horse in your backyard. Like, it needs, like, a stable. It needs... Have you tried? Not with that attitude. I used to really like horses. I've never owned a horse, but... I used to help take care of horses. Like a family friend. Kind of. So I know about horses, and, like, they're cool. But they need, like, a lot. They need a lot. They're also, like, probably the most nervous animal you could imagine. They're kind of like Dez in that respect. They're, like, afraid of everything. I've seen a horse scare itself because it farted too loudly. Yeah. I've seen a horse just, like, break out into a run because it farted too loudly and it didn't know that it was it. And it was just like, ah! And it ran. Just like my grandpa. He's just like me, for real, for real. Who hasn't been there? They're not scared of music, though. It's true. Seagull Vartan, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning, Vesper. I recently switched shifts from mid-afternoon to morning, but my insomnia meds haven't been working as usual, and I get about 5 hours of sleep. Ooh, that's rough. Do you have any advice to help sleep? Sleep habits take 2 to 3 weeks to form. Sleep habits take 2 to 3 weeks to form. So like there's no easy way to tell you how to do it. You just have to like suffer for 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah. It's unfortunate, but sounds like our boy, they have like medication for it and it's not working. And it's just yeah. Kobo did rename Axel to Brian. I think I saw that. And Axel, being a good kohai, like he didn't resist, right? He's just like, okay, you can call me Brian. All right. You can call me Brian. Good man. Good man. It's a squeaky toy. Crazy Cat, thank you very much for the super chat. Yo, Grandpa, did you check YouTube lately? Something about an old man doing a backflip from a tower and screaming, "Oh shit, I'm not gonna make it." Oh wait, that's you. What? I have no idea. I'll have to check it out. Yato Taco, thank you very much for the 1 gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. I like... What is that? Is that Vivi's hat? I like your icon. I'm not sure exactly what's going on there, but I like it. Felix Wolf, thank you very much for the super chat. Good evening, Vesper. I spontaneously hiked 35 kilometers? What? Unable to walk for a while, but hey, Zatsudan time. Did you ever go in for a longer hike? I've never done a 35-kilometer hike. That's like a... What? That's like 20 miles, right? That's like almost a marathon. How do you... What? What's the longest hike I've ever done? Lost Coast, maybe? Like 10 miles? 10? "36 kilometers is 20 miles. Yeah. Oh my god. That's crazy. Good stuff though. Kudos. If it's like, because like a marathon is typically like pretty well paved. A hike is different from a marathon. It takes way more energy to hike than it does to just like run on a paved surface. So doing like almost a marathon through backcountry is like, what the... How? Sorry, just got in. Looking forward to your 24-hour XCOM stream. Me too. So, I'm just gonna let you guys know. I make it like a big thing to when I'm playing video games to try to never have too much silence. So I'm always like commenting or like talking about stuff, or I'm looking at chat and I'm just kind of like... But I think for a 24-hour stream, I kind of just have to... I don't know. Is it entertaining? I don't know. Just to like, yeah, just to pace it out and like prevent my vocal cords from burning out. Like I have to be a lot more, yeah. Take the breaks you need to. I don't think I'll take breaks, but I think I'll just be like, it'll be like 20-minute stretches of me playing the game and I'm just not saying anything. I'm not like talking, which to my point of view, if I was a viewer to a stream to that, and I would just be like, this is boring. Like, why am I watching that? But I'm probably going to have to be more like that when I do my 24-hour stream. You need to survive. You need quiet time. Which XCOM will you play? I'm going to play XCOM Enemy Unknown, Enemy Within. I haven't decided which one I want to play. I think Enemy Within is actually easier. It's easier and it's longer, especially if you want to clear Exalt. They added Exalt, like the traitor humans that are like pro-alien or whatever. If you want to beat Exalt, just because you have to do process of elimination and find their home base or whatever. And if you want to actually finish the Exalt timeline, it adds like another like 5 to 10 hours to the game. They give a ton of resources. They don't have a lot of HP. It's just like, but it just takes a long time. So like it would turn what I would consider, I would consider XCOM Enemy Unknown to be like a 20 to 25 hour game. And XCOM Enemy Within to be like 35-ish. Yo, Beagle Rush. I remember Beagle Rush. It was good stuff. That guy played Iron Man Impossible. And I think by the time I fell off the wagon and stopped watching him, like I don't think he ever beat Iron Man Impossible, right? Did he ever beat it? I watched him when he was still trying to beat Iron Man Impossible. And it was just like, oh man. Did he ever beat it? He did? Oh, what a legend. I can beat Impossible if I can save Scum, but I can't beat it on Iron Man. And I could beat it on classic Iron Man. Multiple times, but I do have like really bad runs where like I just like wipe my squad and there's nothing for me to do. What's Iron Man on XCOM? That's a good question. Iron Man mode is no save. Like auto save. Auto save and you can't like go back. Yeah. Auto save and you can't go back. No save scumming. Yeah. 3-player politics. Thank you very much for the super chat. What's the longest cycle you've done in a day? I did London to Bradford once, over 200 miles in one day. Oh, are you one of my people? Are you one of my people? 200 miles. Yeah, I think I've also done that. Yes, but it was it was kind of cheating. It was kind of cheating. Do you know how? All right, I'll tell you how, okay? When I crossed the Rockies and came down the other side, it was like a 70-mile downhill and then a slight uphill and then like another like 40-mile downhill. And a downhill is just a downhill. Like you don't need a pedal. You're just kind of like there. So like I've done a 200-mile day before, but I don't think that counts. Like it really doesn't, right? I don't think it counts. Adrian, thank you very much for the super chat. Hi, Vest, this Friday is my birthday. Happy birthday. My personal birthday tradition is to give first before I receive, so here's my pink super. Good luck on the 24-hour XCOM stream. Yeah, thank you very much. I'll do my best. And happy birthday. You made it. I hope you had a good year. Hopefully it was good. If not, I hope the next year is good and better. And you get, it's like a counterattack year. Yeah. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Am I still hungover? A little. Just a tiny bit. Semantisk, thank you very much for the gift. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Feliz Cumple? What? Super chat? Did I miss a super chat? Did I miss one? Clee, thank you very much for the super chat. Did your tablet come in looking forward to the drawing training arc? Even among illustrators, I admire being able to chat and draw on a stream is a rare skill that you seem to have a knack for. Interesting. Okay. I'm holding off on purchasing the tablet until next month. Yeah. I'm holding off on purchasing the tablet. The tablet and the suspiciously shaped like infrared monocular. Those two I will be ordering next month. Just like finances. No, not Black Friday. Like at the very beginning of next month, I will buy it. I promise. what I'm definitely gonna buy on Black Friday. This Black Friday, I'm definitely gonna buy, and I said I would never do this. I said I would never do this. I'm gonna buy a gaming laptop. I'm gonna buy a gaming laptop. You guys have no idea how like anti-gaming laptop I've been my entire life. Just build a desktop, forehead. It's never gonna be as good as a desktop. You get a laptop for mobility, so it's gotta have 10 to 12 hours of battery life, and like it should barely be able to run Excel. I'm like, my entire life I've been super anti-gaming laptop, but I'm gonna buy like a high-grade gaming laptop for Black Friday. It's just what I need. It's just what I need. Like if I want to be able to stream on the go, I need like a laptop that can handle that, and like an ultrabook, a lightbook, ultrabook. I don't even remember what they're called. Like they can't handle that. They just can't. Yeah. Atlantean Guard Bjorn, thank you very much for the super chat. No. You don't need to fund it. You don't need to fund it. I'm using the money. Yeah, I'm using the money that I've already gotten. It's just I'm paranoid. I'm like a squirrel. Like I've got the mentality of a squirrel, and it's just like I hide. It's like I could eat this delicious nut right now, or I could like hide it. And I might need it later. I could eat this delicious nut right now, or I could hide it because I might need it later. So it's like, yeah, I guess I could buy the tablet now, but then like I'm a little bit like, it's just like yeah, I have the funds to buy it, but like what if my car breaks down? What if I need a new timing belt? Or like the suspension gets shot and it's like a $1,000 fix, and it's just like, oh man, like I'd rather have cushion money. And if I buy the tablet this month, my cushion money is that much smaller. And it's too small for comfort. Yeah. For your laptop, Chunchi, thank you very much for the super chat. Desktop PC perms lost. Windows Task Manager. You, first of all, thank you for the super chat, but you and I have like issues. We're gonna finish the stream and we're gonna have a nice long chat. Windows Task Manager, thank you for the super chat, but like we need to exchange words. Mr. JC, thank you very much for the super chat. Thoughts on a stream deck? I have one. I'm looking at it right now. Pretty useful. I have nothing on it except mute. Like I have a hardware mute button, and that's pretty much it. I should really get like Altare to teach me how to use this thing. Nope. X/. Thank you very much for the super chat. Okay, clicks. Sheena Sanity, thank you very much for the super chat. Not for the laptop fund. Yeah, thank you. Saoshan, thank you very much for the super chat. If we fund it, you can make it gold-plated. Like a gold-plated laptop. Cause I'm all about like portability and lightweight. I have a laptop. Where is it? And it weighs under 3 pounds. It's like a 2.2 pound laptop. It's like very light and portable, and I like it. It can barely run Excel, but it's good enough. Not the gold-plated rune armor. No. Oh no. Michi, thank you very much for the super chat. I upgraded to that tablet model and it's so massive on my desk, I've got an additional arm. If you're okay tweaking the purchase, maybe something smaller. Tough call. Cause a part of that concept, which I yoinked from another dude, didn't invent that concept. Like, it's been well used by other people. The concept was like, I wanted the Vesties to get the feeling of like, I bought this for this stupid old man. Yeah, take this tablet, you stupid old man. And like, I wanted that feeling. So I kind of feel like the gigantic and expensive nature of it is like necessary for that. So that all of you guys could be like, eat this, you idiot. And it's like a $2,000 like tablet. You fool. Yeah. Sorry, I mean Steam Deck. Oh, a Steam Deck. Is that getting discontinued? Like, I don't remember. I don't have one. I might get one. I don't know much about it. Like, I've been out of the... Kind of like a PC gaming enthusiast. Not really much of a console gamer, but I do think I should like set up my gear to be more like to have like console options. I should get like a PS5 and I should get stuff because it's what I do professionally now. It's like my job. And like I should have gaming options. Steam Deck is popping off. Oh, it's basically a PC. Okay. Steam Deck now has no waiting list? Okay. I'll think about it. What? Beodix? Beodix. Thank you very much for the super chat. Hello, Vespapa. Love from Mexico. If you can send a shout out to my best friend forever, Ariel Branford, it would be awesome. You're always a part of our morning coffees. Ariel, I hope I don't mispronounce your name. I hope it's not butchered, but Ariel Branford, hello, good morning. I hope you're enjoying your coffee. Hello. I hope you have a great day. There we go. El Mangaka, thank you very much for the super chat. Neat stream idea. Use a bike as a case and make a gaming bike. What? And the power supply is like your legs. Imagine if like it's a computer mounted onto a bicycle and the power supply is your legs. How many watts do you have in that power supply? I don't know, about 250. I have about 250 watts in this power supply. Yeah, that can't run anything. That like literally cannot run anything. Probably can't even run like a Ryzen CPU with 250 watts. And that's like 250 watts for like an hour and a half. At best. 250 watts for like an hour. Maybe. Maybe. Andrew Barajas, thank you very much for the super chat. As an eternal DM, what is the wildest thing your players have done? In my case, it would have to be the time our party got away with burning down an entire dwarven town. Yeah, the classic murder hobo. What's the craziest thing my players have ever done in a game that I've... Yeah, let me think about that. I'll get back to you on that. But can it run Doom? You'd be thick after. Zwift stream. I was thinking about that. I was actually thinking about that. I don't have enough space, and like, I don't know how the stream setup would work. But I was actually thinking about that. Have you seen Yago power up a Christmas tree with a bike? I would watch that. Like as long as he could go without like dying, if it was like a 2-hour stream, I would watch that. And there's like no talking, no nothing. It's just him pedaling in silence for 2 hours. He did it. He did it. What? I'll find it. I'll find it. He just powered it. He didn't write it for a while. Okay. I have an idea for a collab. Are you guys ready? I have an idea for a collab. Oh my god, this is brilliant. I have to pitch it to Dez. I can't forget it. Okay. Off collab with me and Dez. And he's doing the potion thing again. He's making a potion, but this time you guys can't F it up. And I say this is somebody that voted for cat food. He's making a potion, and he's got like an industrial, like a Jamba Juice blender, right? He's got like an industrial blender, and it's powered by me on a bicycle. It's powered by, and I'm his like lab assistant. Like I'm his temporary like alchemist assistant, but like the only thing I do is that I pedal and it powers the blender. How like insane would that be? That would be the stupidest thing ever. And then he could feed me like a smoothie and just be like, it's free real estate. It's infinite energy. I found infinite energy. Which is not. What a crackhead collab. Let's see it. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let's catch up. Moral Quandary, 9-Claw Tiger. Thank you very much for the super chat. You're lost in an enchanted forest and come upon your guildmate trapped inside a human-sized jar. Odds are good this is a trick by a witch or a mimic in disguise. Do you free him? Which guildmate? Which guildmate? Altair? No question. Axel? Yeah, I would. Dez? I would just be like, see, this is what it feels like. See, Dez? This is what it feels like. Have you learned your lesson? The great Magni Dezmond, have you learned your lesson? Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna put a lid on the? Are you gonna put a lid on the whole jar arc? Like, is it just gonna? Are we done? Have you learned your lesson? If so, I'll let him out. If not, we need to let him like pickle a little bit in there, right? Yeah, yeah. Beer. I love your name. Thank you very much for the super chat. Steam Deck mounted on a bike sounds good. You can bring us on a biking Zatsudan. I would love to do that, but I do think like there's issues and like definitely dangers doing it live. I was thinking about doing like, well, there's like a lot of issues because like you can like, people would definitely find out like where I am just based on what the road looks like. So I'd have to go like pretty far away. Pretty far away. It's like I go on like a multi-day trip, go away. Yeah. And then there's like a bunch of like security risks involved. So it's tough. It's tough. Philip Krugen, thank you very much for the super chat. They're pretty good laptops for streaming, but none of them have good batteries. Fun for a generator and a manual to use it. Yeah, that's my issue with like gaming laptops is the battery life. 100% of it is just like the battery life. It's just not good. Koi, thank you very much for the super chat. Haman, thank you very much for the super chat. Chainsaw Man. I will, it's new. It's fresh and new. So I'm going to refrain from talking about it. I have not watched it, but I've read it. I have not watched it, but I've read it, and I think it's very much, unless like they butcher it, it's like a lock-in. Must watch. You must watch it. But yeah, I have not watched it yet. No spoilers. We're gonna move on. Shenanigans. R.I.P. Magni Dezmond. 3 a.m. sleep. Thank you very much for the super chat. I feel like it's a great title to strike fear into the hearts of irresponsible drivers. No, they'd probably just run me over extra hard. The CGI is pretty bad. Golden Kamuy is like an amazing anime. I love it. I fell off the wagon, but I was current with the manga for Golden Kamuy, and then I just kind of fell off. My favorite character in Golden Kamuy is Hijikata Toshizo, and then who would be like Shirai? Shirai is pretty good too. I love how horny Shirai is. He's just really funny. Sugimoto is like precious. He must be protected at all costs. Ogata is cool. Ogata is kind of like Dez, right? Ogata is Dez. Ogata, like Dez is like a cross between Ogata and Shirai. Yeah. Ogata is a madman. Ogata is too cursed. Usami is the best. Hijikata is basically you? No, he's way too cool to me. Like, wait, who am I even Golden Kamuy? Let me think. Am I Kiroranke? I don't think so. He's like kind of, yeah. I might be Tanigaki. I might be Tanigaki. He's the guy that gets like bullied, right? I've like settled. And I totally didn't think this would be the case when we were preparing to debut. I'm the one that gets bullied. I'm the one that gets bullied. I'm the one that gets bullied. That's what people like to watch. People like to watch it. No, poor Vesper. That's the thing about Tanigaki. He's unintentionally sexy. He's unintentionally... Yeah. Kadokura gets bullied too. It's true. It's true. Axel gets bullied more. Interesting. Let me think about that. Kinda true. Kinda true. I also like the dynamic. I also like the dynamic of like Axel being like accidentally invincible. I love that. That's like one of my favorite like things about Axel's like outward facing, like the performance or like his stream persona where he's just like accidentally invincible. It's like I love it. I love watching him just like it's like the funny, it's like so gratifying to watch him just be like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And then finishes like an insanely difficult puzzle. Like just by like, yeah. So funny. Roro. Thank you very much for the super chat. Why do you always appear in people's dreams? I dreamed about you Monday night and I'm never dreaming of 2D characters anymore. My dream, you look crazy and look like a lost child. That's my secret, Captain. I am a lost child. Stan Wee, thank you very much for the super chat. Hello, Mr. Vesper. Your VODs have helped me through a big mental dip recently. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. So thank you. Here's some cash. Totally not stolen. To help contribute to your savings and not bike PC. Thank you very much. I think we've been going through like a dip together. Oh my god. It's just the beginning of October is always like, have I ever had a good beginning of October? No, it's just like, it just gets really bad. And it stays bad. And it's just like, Oh, I love Halloween. The time that I got kicked in the face and it was Halloween. Is great. Is great. Zalis, thank you very much for the super chat. I think I might be watching you too much because I dreamt being in a class with you and everybody in class biking up and down a hill. Pretty good class. I would take it. Green Raptor, thank you very much for the super chat. Have you read or watched Uncle from Another World? I think you would relate to the uncle as well. I haven't. I'm guessing it's like a manga or an anime. Like, I haven't watched it. Very much out of the loop. I've watched Restaurant from Another World. It was pretty good. I liked it. God, that was like 4 or 5 years ago. Restaurant from Another World was so cute. It was. I liked it. Five years ago, stop. Did you watch the second season? I did not. I just don't have enough time. I just, it's a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have. Too many things that I like really, really want to do. And I'm excited to do. And it's related to work. So it's kind of like, you should prioritize this over like reading manga or watching anime or playing video games off stream. It's a very foreign feeling, liking my job so much that I can happily prioritize it over entertainment and stuff like that. A balance is good too? Maybe. I'm a boomer and I read that Uncle manga at the beginning was kind of interesting, but it got me tired, pissed off at the MC. Bad for me. No. Anime Freak, thank you very much for the super chat. Since we're sharing our Vesper dreams, I had a dream of Vesper hitting the whoa. Yishuntan, thank you very much for the super chat. I'm starting to buy your claim that you're not a that, but I'm starting to think that you're a mosquito man. Yes, you caught me. I'm a zone type devil fruit user. I ate the devil fruit and I turned into a mosquito man. Write that into the deep lore. I ate a zone type devil fruit and I am now a mosquito man. No. I'm a mosquito man. The fruit, you double up on the word. But I don't know what word to use. The mosquito is real. The suck fruit. Oh my god. Kuraran, thank you very much for the super chat. Hello Vesper, what about what you said earlier? I'm an omae-san, and you and Oga are very similar. I love that your Zatsus are very comfy. Oh, happy to hear that. That makes me happy. If like a fan thinks that I'm like kind of similar to Oga senpai, that makes me happy. He's like, I guess he's also kind of unintentionally sexy, but it's like also kind of intentional. He's like, oops. Oops. But like, there's like a cheeky wink in there. He's sexy all the time. He is. Yeah. And then I'm kind of just like a dumpster diving old man. I'm just a dumpster diving old man. Oga senpai is also like the tallest HoloPro talent, right? Like in the entire company, he's the tallest. Oh, he's got like a great voice. But I do think that like even taking into account his like amazing voice, that's still not the best thing about him. The best thing about him is that he's just like, yeah, he's just him. There's no other way to describe it. He's just him. Gerald Murray, thank you for the super chat. I had a dream Vesper and Dez curb stomped me and woke me up. I was gonna say we would never do that. Okay, Gerald, my first thing was like, we would never do that. But then I thought about it and it's like, Dez would do that. There are situations where Dez would do that. I'm not saying that he would do it for fun, but there are situations where he would absolutely, like, yeah. Lao Guo, thank you very much for the super chat. Good morning, Noah Oji. Do you drink teabag tea? If yes, do you sip and chew on the tea bags before you throw it away? Because apparently my friends are doing them. No, I don't chew on the tea bag. No. I do have like a couple in my tea closet. I've got a couple like tea and tea bags, and they're like not like envelope style tea bags. They're like do you guys know what a pyramid style tea bag is? It's pyramid style. It's not like a flat envelope. It's like a pyramid. Yeah. Mike, thank you very much for the super chat. I once had a lucid dream where I met you and you claimed to be also lucid dreaming, and we agreed to check whether we really met in a dream via super chats. I've had one lucid dream and it did not end well. And so now I try not to ever have one ever again. I had one. Sounds like a dream scammed. I didn't answer a question, by the way, which is the craziest thing that my group that I'm DMing for has ever done. I'm still thinking about it, but now I'm like, now I'm on the lucid dream train. Can we ask? What? How? Okay, so does everybody know what a lucid dream is? A lucid dream is a dream where you know that you're dreaming, and then to an extent, some people can like completely control it. Some people can just like bend it a little bit. You can change the trajectory of your dream. And some people have like complete control, like they turn into a god. And some people are still like not fully in control, but they can just be like, "Oh, I want to go to Disneyland." And then like you'll go there. I don't have full control over my dreams, okay? The one time that I lucid dreamed, I had like partial control. Yeah. And the partial control was like, I'm going to try to fly. And so I would like jump, and it would like jump. It was like not flying. I just jumped really high and then I landed. Jumped really high and then I landed. And I was doing that and it was cool. And I was like, yeah, but what if I just like stay? What if I just stay there? So like, and then I worked my way up to like actually flying. And I was like flying around. This is going to make me seem really stupid. This is going to make me sound really stupid. I flew into a jet engine and I died. That was the end of my lucid dream. There's no punchline. It's not funny. I just literally flew into a jet engine and died. And I was like, all right, no more lucid dreaming. I should be laughing. Okay, craziest thing my party members have ever done in D&D. Well, let's catch up real quick. The Crow, thank you very much for the super chat. Any stories from the good days in 11? It was all terrible. anybody that's like a veteran Final Fantasy 11 player, it was like being in a dungeon for 3 years. What's your favorite zone music? Oh, that's a good one. Okay. My favorite zone music is Saruta Baruta. Oh wait, I'm gonna get content ID. All right, yeah. The leveling area right outside of Windurst is my favorite. Yeah. Haman, thank you very much for super chat. Hey Vesper, what's the thing that you value most in a story or piece of fiction? For me, character writing is the most important. It's why Tokyo Ghoul and Chainsaw Man are peak fiction for me. For me, I have to see dynamic characters. I have to see characters that change. It's like almost a necessity for me to see like a character that changes from beginning to end. And even better if I can see the process. If it's like a gradual process, like 10 out of 10. Really good. And a good example of that in anime is did you guys ever watch Hikaru no Go? Hikaru no Go is like, for me, like the shining example of like a character that is changing very gradually. Very gradually, to the point where like you don't even notice like as you're watching it. And it's also like a disturbingly accurate portrayal of like outgrowing a friend group. Multiple times, like 2 or 3 times. He's got like a group of people that he hangs out with, and then he just like outgrows them. And then it's not like it's not that he thinks he's better than them. It's just like a scarily like understated way of like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna do this and then I'm never gonna see you again. It's not like a conscious decision where he's like, Shindo Hikaru is like, oh, I'm too good for these losers. Like later, sayonara. Like it's not like that. It's just like he just doesn't even notice the world around him like shifting because he's so focused on doing his thing. And like he just completely changes friend groups twice. It's like the realest anime about like real people. And it's about a dude that's like haunted by like the ghost of like, I don't know what the hell that guy is, but like he's being like haunted by like a sexy ghost, and he's like, hey, play Go. And he's like, okay. It's like it's the most unrealistic thing, but it's like it's so real in the way that they do the characters. You admit the ghost is sexy. He wears purple lipstick. Come on. Come on. Bro. If I was a good artist, I would draw crossover art, and then Altair is Hikaru, and then Dez is Fujiwara no Sai. Oh, that would be such good fan art. Don't steal it. Don't fucking steal it. Don't fucking do it. I have to do it. I do not give you permission to take it's copy like don't I do not give you permission to take my idea. No. I'm gonna learn how to draw and then draw that for them. I'm gonna steal it. Damn it. Damn it. The 8 Madness, thank you very much for the super chat. Came late to the party. Did you see your Rando Wiz animation? No. No, I haven't. Is it good? I hope it's good. I'll check it out. I screened your idea. Okay, craziest thing my D&D party has ever pulled on me. Okay, this is not like... It's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. Do you know there's a spell? There's a spell to bring people back from the dead. There's multiple spells, right? The druid one is like insane. The druid spell to bring someone back from the dead is like stupid, and I love it. Do you know what the difference between a cleric resurrection spell and a druid resurrection spell is in 5th edition? Do you know what the difference is? The gotcha. Yeah, you understand. Yeah. Like when you get brought back to life, it's just like a random race. Like you have to roll a dice and it's like, there you are. Okay, so I was DMing for a party that had It had a druid and a paladin. And then the paladin was going to use like their resurrection spell, right? And the druid was like, no, I got this. And as the player was dead, they're like, no, not reincarnation. No, give me the other one. Give me, oh, what is it called? Revivify or whatever? It's like, no, not that. No. And the druid was like, yeah, it's gonna happen. Because like, he just got that spell. And he's like, it's gonna happen. So he brought that player back to life. I feel bad. I feel really bad, okay? This is because like the player actually was like not happy. And it's a collaborative thing. It's supposed to be a collaborative storytelling thing, and like the player was like very into his character, and so like it lowered his enjoyment. But he was like a sexy drow rogue. He was like a sexy drow rogue, and like he had like the Latin accent, and he was like super cool and like really good at stuff, and like just a competent dude, a competent character. And he got resurrected. He got resurrected as a gnome. Like he rolled the dice and it was like the worst. Like Dragonborn, okay. Human, pretty good. Like he got resurrected as a gnome. And he was so mad. This is not like, ha ha ha, funny guy. Like, it wasn't a bit. He was just like, I don't know if I want to play this character anymore. I don't want to play this. I don't know if I want to play this character anymore. And it was just like, oh man. Reincarnated as a short king. Not exactly what I would normally do, because I'm big into like the world exists. The world doesn't care about like your characters. Your characters exist in this world, and like it's not gonna bend around your characters. But I made an exception for that player because he was so incredibly unhappy. The next arc that they worked on was like an arc that brought him back to his normal body. I broke my rule as a DM, which is like fair and impartial. The world isn't going to bend around a character just because like once they realize that, then like the tension is gone, right? But because he was so incredibly unhappy, like I pulled him aside and was like, hey, like what if we do the next arc of our campaign is like you trying to get back into your normal body, and at the end of the arc like you'll get back into your body. And he's like, I would appreciate that. And I was like, okay, good. All right. You gotta be flexible. You gotta be willing to bend the rules, because at the end of the day, everybody's there to have fun. And if he wanted to be like a sexy drow, and then like suddenly he's just a gnome, he's just gonna stop playing. He's gonna be like, I don't want to play anymore. And yeah. So he had the arc, and then he got back into his normal body. And then he I had to pull him aside multiple times because he was constantly trying to kill the druid. It became like a running joke where like he wasn't even trying to kill him anymore. It was just like to keep up appearances, but like he was just like constantly trying to kill that druid. It was the funniest thing. Wingnut says that's not even bending the rules. It's a great way to keep up engagement with the character arc. While it's true, I like have a general idea of like, yeah, it's just like the world. It's like collision detection in a game, right? You have to have like collision detection in a game, or else like they don't know the parameters of the world. They don't know that the world that they're in has limits. Like they have to know that. They have to know it. It only breaks the immersion a little bit. Yeah, it did a little bit, but I do think in extreme cases where you feel like they're not going to enjoy playing anymore and they're just going to stop, then that's the point where you have to like bend the rules a little bit. Just a little bit. It can't be because they're like it can't be for anything less than something that extreme, where it's just like, I don't enjoy playing anymore. It's like, okay, now we need to fix something. If it's like, oh, I'm mad, I'm salty about this, it's like, yeah, suck it up, it's fine. You'll be good next week. Don't worry about it. But if it's like, if my like DM sense like detects like, oh, they don't like playing anymore, like they're not having fun, then I have to like step in and just be like, okay, let's figure something out. Sanders, thank you very much for the super chat. Strangest thing I did in D&D was have a romantic night with an old hag in exchange for magic items. Turns out she was a succubus and stole 20 years out of my life, but I got magic. Now that is like an interesting arc. That is like an interesting arc. Because the succubus took the form that they thought would have the highest chance of like stealing your precious bodily fluids. So that means your character's type is like a hag. Based. We're gonna move on. Don't worry about it. GM Levy, thank you for the super chat. The delight of having your half-giant barbarian come back as a halfling. Not the fluids. Oh man, I did miss this, and I was like a little bit worried. I'm sure, yeah. It's fine. I just have to keep going. Try to keep doing my best. Manglord, thank you very much for the super chat. Once I got reincarnated, I read through the entire table and I rolled, and I said anything but a 96. Never guess what I rolled. Troglodyte King. You may never become a wizard. Don't say that. Koto, please. Don't say something so scary. I will become a wizard, but at least you'll regret it for 20 years less. No. It's gonna happen. The first thing I'm gonna do is a wizard. The very first thing I'm gonna do. The very first thing I'm gonna do is just cast grease twice. I'm gonna cast grease twice and just like slide around. Whee! Now the orb pondering I do in like my private time. Nobody gets to see me pondering an orb. Ever. Shadow Skippy, thank you very much for the super chat. So I used your barrel of healing potion idea. My players are now considering if they drain the barrel enough to make it lighter. However, they have a homebrew system of addiction. They're currently trying to think around session ended there. It's good, right? I love situations like that where you have to think creatively, and I don't go in thinking like you have to do this or this or this. I just give them like an open-ended like, and it's not even a puzzle. It's just like, it's like a physical thing, like obstacle that they have to deal with. And it's like, how do you deal with it? And I just like watching them. I like it. I'm like completely silent as a DM, and I'm watching them like argue and debate and like spitball ideas. And I love that. That's like my favorite part of being a DM. Like watching them get together and start like thinking of like how to get over this like obstacle. That's my favorite part of DMing. Lance White, thank you very much for the super chat. Oh, did I miss somebody? I did. I missed someone. My bad. Isaiah Ryan, thank you very much for the super chat. If you're planning on doing D&D 5th edition, are you open to other kinds of TTRPG? Unfortunately, it's going to be 5th edition, which is a good system, and I like it a lot, and we have permissions for it. So, sorry. It's probably just going to be 5th edition, unless we do something incredibly stupid and we lose the permissions, which will be like entirely on us. It'll be like our fault if we lose permissions, because like Wizards of the Coast, Hasbro, like they're like, they've been really good. So like if we lose permissions, it's like it's my fault, or like it's one of the boys' fault. Like they say something really stupid. Yeah. I'm like all in on 5th edition for my the streams and content that I'm planning. And it's progressing. It's progressing. Lance White, thank you very much for the super chat. A friend of mine in a vampire campaign once played as someone who had taken over his original character's body, got the rest of us to turn into bad guy side. Fun times. That's good stuff. I like that. And the good thing is, like, the evil campaigns, if you play it right, is good. Is really good. Regal Masquerade, thank you very much for the super chat. As a DM, I convinced 5 of my players to play shadow reflections of their characters to help in a story arc for the 8th player who's in a pact with a collection of living haunted weapons. That sounds kind of cool. I like that. Go West, join stream, bodily fluids. What's going on here? Sometimes I just say things and then I move on. Do not acknowledge it whatsoever. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Dark Zexy, thank you very much for the super chat. I once scared my party with a potion seller in a clearly sketchy part of town, selling healing potions, chunk or no chunk in it, was all I needed to drive a level of fear what they did. That's good. I might have to steal that. That's actually, like, pretty good. I like that. I might have to take that. Chunk or no chunk? Chunky or smooth healing potion? Chunky or smooth? Ninja Commander, thank you very much for the super chat. Have you and the boys decided on the race and classes for your campaign? Not yet. No. Not yet. I think there might be room for them to, like, change up. I think they have a general idea, but they have not rolled their characters yet. Not yet. What I'm basically hearing is Altare, Paladin, Dez, Warlock, and then Axel, Rogue. Something like that. But if they want to change, they can still change. It's not... Is it pronounced Revivify or Revivify? I have no idea. I'm like Megamind. I have no idea how to pronounce any of this crap because I just read it. Des Druid would fit better. Moon Druid is nice. What if we, like, just homebrew it? What if we just homebrew it? And I'll allow him to, like, moon form shift into a hedgehog. And, like, I remove his ability to deal damage, but he can move like 100. He can move like 100 feet in one turn. 200 feet. Like, his hedgehog form is blue, and he cannot attack. He loses the ability to attack, but he can move like 200 feet in one turn. He would abuse the crap out of that. But force equals mass times acceleration. It's true. It's true. God, please no. That's a lot of feet. That just lets them run away to leave everyone to die faster. Exactly. Exactly. Go West. Thank you for the super chat. I always go with Barbarian, and I'm my DM's nightmare. Barbarians are, like, just good. They're just good. They're, like, super tanky because they gain resistance to damage types when they rage. They deal, like, really good damage. Barbarians are just, like, really good. Arguably the best grapplers, because when they rage, they get advantage on strength checks, which I think grappling counts as one. It'll only work when he takes damage. He loses gold points instead of hit points. And then every time he gets a gold coin, he has to drill a hole in the middle of it and turn it into a ring. Every time he gets a gold coin, he pulls out like a custom, like awl, and then like he turns it into a ring. He just drills a hole right in the middle of it. And it becomes completely useless as like legal tender because he drilled a hole in the middle of the gold coin. He's like a black hole for like currency. Emilio Watsoff, thank you very much for the super chat. Strolling around the 9 hells, my party got lost in a hag's maze. The single race in my area offered to help while side-eyeing the cleric, my Goliath cleric. Had to use Stone's endurance for reasons. Oh no. How do you guys feel about like sexy business in tabletop RPG sessions? I kind of don't like it. It's kind of like not my thing. Fade to black. How do you guys feel about it? Please, no, not a fan. No. No. It's funny. Fade to black. Based. I mostly avoid it. It's cringe. Uncomfortable. Gross, to be honest. Kind of awkward. It's weird. Not with the D&D group. Depends on who you're playing with. Implication, but no role play. I like that. Implication, but no role play. I like that. I had an idea for a jokey campaign. But the boys agreed to be a little bit more like role play element, a little bit more serious, but with the banter and the funny stuff. But like I had an idea for like a full on like joke campaign if they just didn't want to take it seriously. And the joke campaign idea I had was like all 3 of the players are like siblings. They're all like related to each other, and they have to hunt down their like deadbeat bard father. Like a horny bard is their dad. And like the 3 of them have to like hunt down their dad. Yeah, and I was thinking that as well. I decided not to, but like I thought I would like I just thought it would be like really funny if like Callie senpai was her dad. I never ended up even I can't talk to a senpai unless they talk to me first, because it makes me too nervous. But like I thought it would be funny if like it was like a surprise like guest character when they finally track down their dad. And it's like I scrapped it. I completely scrapped it. I'm not gonna do it, but like I thought it would be really funny. Like a fuckboy bard. I scrapped it, and we're going with something a little bit more like standard fantasy story. Yeah, that would have been hilarious. D&D C-Man. So any bard. Ah, good times. Oh, my back. Yeah, I was thinking something like would be like the final boss. That's what I was thinking. But it would be like you would have to it would be like a chase scene, right? Like a classic chase scene. Like atop like a moving train. And he's like, Never heard of you guys. No child support. I don't recognize that. I'm not Calvin. I'm Balvin. Like a Benny Hill chase scene. Yeah. That should have been really funny. So cheesy. That was like a rough idea I had for a little bit more of a lighthearted, shorter campaign. But I'm happy the boys were all like, yeah, no, we want to play it a little bit more seriously, the way that like a D&D campaign would normally be played, and we don't have to go like. Surprisingly, like all 3 of them are like on board with role playing. A lot of people like can't do that because it's too cringe to them. And it is like, I guess kind of cringe, but it's the type of cringe that I've embraced. That's me. I love it. I love tabletop RPGs. They're so good. Now we're just gonna ignore the plot hook and just go be pirates now. I think I've got them all on the same page to like, please don't do that. Could you imagine if I'm like live streaming in front of like thousands of people and they do that and it's like, oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Cringe is dead. Derail the campaign like on live stream. Oh my god. Luigi Ma, thank you very much for the super chat. Do you have a go-to module or pre-made campaign that you run for new parties, or do you just go full homebrew? I'm gonna be going homebrew, but we did have permission to use a module, like basically any module. So like, lots of respect to, you know, to the D&D crew for like giving us like basically like full permissions. Like they were like really nice. Like, I hope you guys can support them because like, yeah, they were like really, really kind to us. It took a while to get into contact with them, but like once we were in contact, they were like, oh yeah, hell yeah. Like, here, do you need copies of like stuff? And it's like, we can get you anything you want. Like, they were very good. They're very kind. But I'm gonna homebrew just because I'm worried about people spoiling stuff for the boys and I want them to experience it perfectly, as close to a perfect first experience as they can get. Like, so I do think that like I'm gonna stay away from modules where they could be spoiled by people. Yeah. Morta Dale, thank you very much for the super chat. I was once running a wizard specialist campaign. They accidentally found a portal to the plane of shadows at level 1. Encounter shadows based on each of their characters. Never been forgiven. Hey, that's what you get when you ever run and find out. Arnolfo Mendez, thank you very much for the super chat. Great shot. Gotta finish the last hour of work. Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it at around 2 hours. I still feel a little bit hungover. I think I should eat something because I did not eat something. Didn't drink any Gatorade. I'm like hydrating with water, no tea. I think I need to eat something and like try to recover from my hangover. And I brushed my teeth and it still tastes like alcohol. Mume Best Burb, thank you very much for the Akasupa. Thank you very much. Have you ever made homebrew weapons that evolve with the characters at certain milestones? Had a friend who played a Bladesinger Warlock. Bladesinger Warlock? Is it Bladesinger Wizard? I don't remember. Anyways, with a necklace with gems as the focus, and each gem representing a different patron, different abilities. Would like your opinion. That sounds really cool. That sounds really cool. No, I don't think I've ever made a magic item that changes along with the user. Like, I've never even considered anything like that. That's actually really cool. Okay, like, how would I do that? Interesting. I might have to integrate it. My main issue is that I'm very much like low magic. I'm very much like a low magic style DM, so I like to not really give items to my players that often. And when they do get one, they're like, it's a big deal. Like, it'll grind the campaign to a screeching halt for 30 minutes as they like discuss the new magic item that they got. Like, they have like a quorum, and then like there's like a chairman that's like holding like session, and it's like they're like, okay, what is it? Like, what use does it have? Like, who would get the most use out of it? Like, who's gotten the most stuff? Who's gotten the least? And then like they just have like, yeah, more like 2 hours. But yeah, I might have to take that. I might try it. It's a good time to be like experimental and try new things for my own. I might do that to try to make an item that changes with the character that's using it. Crafting and refining a weapon is true. Reversation, thank you very much for the super chat. I heard you're a reader. I made 12 full feature screenplays for all of Myth and Council members. Would you be interested in reading one? If you reach the end, there's a surprise thanks. And if not, love what you're doing. How long is it? I have very little free time. Is like, but a screenplay is different from like a manuscript for a novel. Screenplays I can typically like get through really quickly, but like it's a full feature screenplay. Like I don't know if I have enough time, man. That's a lot of time. If I have free time, I'd be kind of interested. Mal the Pal, thank you very much for the super chat. What's the largest group that you've ever DM'd, GM'd? How many people were there? The largest group I've ever DM'd was 8 people, and I did not have fun. And I could tell the people were getting bored. So now I'm like 4. 4 is like my soft limit, and 5 is my hard limit. 3 or 4 to me is the ideal group size. 3 is actually pretty good in a lot of ways. 4 is like ideal in terms of like you fill in all of the gaps, and then 5 is like my hard limit. I don't go over 5. Do you want to hear my argument? Do you want to hear my argument for why I think 3 players is actually really good? I have an argument for why, like, in some ways, 3 players is superior to 4. 4 is the way that it's meant to be played. Because with 4 players, each player taking a different role, like, you have every role filled. So, like, whenever you approach, like, a puzzle or, like, a combat or something, whenever, like, you approach an obstacle in D&D, if you've got a party of 4 and they're, like, balanced, it's a balanced party of 4, somebody's gonna be like, this is my time to shine, and then they do it, right? But with 3, you don't have that. With 3, there's always going to be, like, at least one hole. And then they're like, well, we don't have like a set in stone way to get over this obstacle, and we need to like do what we can with what we have. Yeah, you have to fill in the gaps with creativity. And I think the most fun I've had is like watching people do that. This looks like a job for Aquaman. I have no idea what that means, but yes. What if I don't have any friends to play with? Ah, prehistoric nerd. Now you're speaking my language. Join HOLOSTARS? That's such a fucking flippant thing to say. I'm sorry. Hey, we're still auditioning. The auditions are still open. Join HOLOSTARS. I'll DM for you. What a cheeky, flippant thing to say. Like, I should never say stuff like that with so light. It makes it seem like I'm like taking it lightly, like how lucky I am when I say shit like that. And I like in no way am I like taking my position for granted. Like, I know how lucky I am. It's just a cheeky joke, okay? Will you guys allow me to have like that one cheeky joke? Boy, will you feel silly when they make it in. So why do you want to join HOLOSTARS? I'm lonely. King in Yellow, thank you very much for the super chat. Is that Kohaku Tech Tips? Your icon just kind of like threw me for a loop. Is that like Kohaku Tech Tips? What the fuck? Are you familiar at all with the infamous Fatal TTRPG system? Sourcebook is worth the read just for the spell failure table. I've heard of Fatal. Yeah. I've never played it, and I've never like looked at the handbook or anything like that, the source book, but I've heard of it. Yeah, I've heard of it. River M, thank you very much for the super chat. Hi Vesper, I just want to tell you about my old granny necromancer that came out of retirement for our campaign, and whenever she learns new spells, she's just remembering old spells from back in the day. I like that. I like that. Did you know? How do I describe it? It's not set in stone, but did you know that like in the original D&D, you couldn't choose which spells that you would learn for magic caster, magic user? Like you just couldn't choose. Like the DM just gave you a spell when you leveled up at the right moment. It's just like a random spell. Roll the dice, nerd. Yeah. What if I did that? What if I force the boys to like not be able to like choose? Like it's just like you get a random one. You roll a 100-sided dice and you just get what you get. No, evil. I like it. No, yeah, more reasonable. Oof. Cantrips only. Don't. Lol, do it. Cruelty. No, I'm not gonna do it. I kind of would like to play. I would like to be a player in a 5th edition game where you roll for your attributes, you roll for your stats, right? And you do the roll 4 dice and then drop the lowest. You do that, but it's set. So like the first one is strength, the second one is dexterity, the third one is constitution, and like you can't choose where to allocate your stats. It's just like in where it goes. And like super sadistic mode is like you have to choose your race and your class before you roll for stats. So you could be like a druid with like 6 wisdom. An 8 strength fighter. Let's go. So that you can't allocate your stats. They go where they go. Plus you can't choose your spells. You just get assigned them randomly. And I would be a player for that. I would love to be like a player in that situation. Way too punishing on bad rolls. Yeah. I just personally would like to play like a nerfed run, a hard mode run. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. Like, to my mind, like, if I was a player, I would like to play, like, a hard mode run. Where it's just like, what the heck? Like, my character sucks. Is really bad. His FTL is coming out. Okay, you can pick your class and race after. So you roll your stats, and then you can build your character. So it's not, like, stupid. Absolutely stupid. An 18 strength halfling. Yeah. Dies in second session against low-level enemies. That's like a rite of passage for D&D. It's a rite of freaking passage. You have to. Luigi Ma, thank you very much for the super chat. Reminds me of a joke party we made of orc wizards who only knew 1 spell at 8 int. If magic missile didn't kill it, we pull out the clubs. And it's like Night at the Roxbury, right? Like they magic missile, like they shoot their magic missile load, and if things are still alive, like the entire party looks at each other and is like, "Are you guys ready to go clubbing?" Oh hell yeah! Night on the town, we're going clubbing tonight. And they pull out like literal clubs and just start beating them to death. Huh? Oh, shut up, guys. You know what I'm talking about. It's like that one scene in Shaun of the Dead. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Yeah. It's exactly like that one scene. Random spell thing reminds me of when I made a devil fruits in a game and the power that you got was a random spell cast at will. Didn't have a chance to do much with it though. Also, woohoo, 2 months. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Much appreciated. Arigato. Sam goes by. Thank you very much for the super chat. I remember I had to homebrew some magic shenanigans for my beginner sister who had so much trouble figuring out what kind of magic she wanted. I wound up broken trying to build controlled wild magic. That's yeah. It's good. It's good that you're going the extra mile to try to like gently get someone into the hobby. It's definitely like very easy to get people to like just drop it. And as a DM, especially for newer players, it's our responsibility to show them the best part of tabletop gaming and make sure that they stay, because like more people in it means more good stuff. Yeah. you're gonna see like more good stuff the more people are like in the tabletop scene. Yeah. Wild magic is a great way to make people not like D&D. Good thing they put it in the PHB, right? Yeah. Not a huge fan, but some people like it. Some people like it. Ainsley Murray, thank you for the super chat. It's just fun listening to you talk. Thanks for the work company. Yeah. Happy to keep you company. But I do think probably going to call it here and go eat something. And maybe chug some Gatorade. And if I still have a headache after eating like a hearty meal and chugging 2 bottles of Gatorade, maybe just take a cheeky shot or two, right? Just take a cheeky shot. Mintylicious, thank you very much for the 2 months. Since you enjoyed tabletops, I was wondering if you played Vampire VTM. Yes. VTM is a part of WoD, World of Darkness, and I've played VTM. I've played Werewolf the Apocalypse, which is my favorite. Werewolf is probably my favorite. And then Mage the Ascension. I like that one too, but I think Werewolf is my favorite. I like the culture of the Garo. Like, they're like kind of cool. The Garo are like pretty cool. Anyway. Zeta, thank you for the super chat. Gramps, is it normal for a DM to ask for a selfie to join their campaign? That's definitely not normal. What? What? Like, how is that relevant? I would be like kinda sus and maybe like back off. Here's the thing. You shouldn't give your info to anybody. You shouldn't give your info to anybody. I had a cousin ask me for my phone number. Because, like, you know, it was like a family meetup. And it's like, I had a cousin ask me for my phone number in a family meetup style thing. It's like a family reunion. And I was like, why? Why do you want my phone number? And they're like, bro, I'm your cousin. It's because I might need to call you, like, for you to pick me up or some shit like that. It's like, what? I'm very much like, I don't like giving out my personal information. Like, photos, absolutely not. Phone number, absolutely not. Like, nothing. No information. No. My guard is, like, instantly up. So he can take you bowling. Lork Frack, thank you very much for the super chat. Just set Minecraft to Japanese in an effort to learn a bit more efficiently. Now if I can only read kanji. That's the dream, man. Oh! Before I end, and I'm going to end like right here. I'm really going to need your guys' help. For like my stream tomorrow, I don't know any kanji. Like, I went back to my book and like looked at like the stuff that I know. I think I know like 15 kanji. Yeah. I'm going to be reading and translating Fuma Senpai's tweets. And here's the thing. I'm not going down like his Twitter and just reading like everything. My manager, who's like GOAT. My manager's amazing. They picked out tweets in a varying difficulty, but like even the really difficult ones are still like, you should be able to understand this. So my manager picked out, I think 5 or 8, 5-ish. 5 tweets that they were like, you could probably read this and like, you know, like it's understandable. And then they added a cheat sheet. They added a cheat sheet to the file where it's just like, if you just literally don't know and none of the Vesties know, open the cheat sheet and then this is what it actually means. So I've got that. And I'm thinking of adding like a punishment game. Like if there's 5 tweets that I need to translate and I'd fail to translate 3 of them, even with the Vesties' help, like if we're just like stumped, completely stumped, and I have to go to the cheat sheet, then I have to do like a Batsu game, something like that. And I want to do this, even if it's like boring, even if it's like content that's like not, even if it's not like successful numbers wise, I want to do this for like every Stars Senpai. At least, like bare minimum, I want to do that for like every Stars Senpai. That gives us permission because some of them might be uncomfortable with it. We're choosing, like, we have to ask them for permission first, and then it's just gonna be like, you know, there might be a couple that are just like, I don't know if I feel comfortable like having my tweets aired out like on live stream. The ones that are cool with it, I'm gonna do one for all of them, and then if I have enough fun and it's actually helping my JP, if my Japanese is actually getting better, I might go around to the beginning and like do it again. Because my ultimate goal is like, you know, I want to learn more about my senpai, and then also I want to get better at Japanese. And for me, it's just like, it's a win-win-win. Like everybody wins, nobody loses. It's like, it's such a good concept. I hope it does well. It might do very poorly, because I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. It might do very, very poorly, but you gotta try. You gotta try. Diet Batsu? I would rather die. I would, like, actually die. If I had a gun to my head, yeah, I would eat Subway. If you had a gun to my head, I would eat Subway. If you had a gun to my head and you showed me, like, a cup that had blended Subway, I would just be like, pull the trigger. I'm ready. Pull the trigger, idiot. You won't. I have limits. I have limits. I'm ready. How about you? Okay, we're gonna end it there. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. We got a big week coming up. Like this tomorrow's stream. I'm really looking forward to. Twitch, I'm kind of like, okay, this might be fun. I'm a little like cautious about Twitch, but it might be fun. And it's just for like our weekend takeover, right? I might throw like endurance gaming on there, like after our weekend. Like for example, like Diablo 2, like if I'm rune farming, I personally think that's like bad content. So I'm just gonna put the bad content on Twitch. We've lost Twitch perks. I'm gonna end stream because I need to like shut up. Like I keep saying stupid stuff. Alright, goodbye everybody. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, 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 goodbye.